Alright, hello everyone and welcome to League of Legends, Post-University League of Legends versus Paul Smith's College. Week 8 ECAC Subdivision League. We'll be hopping into game 1 in just a second here. We've got Sir Doddington, Thomas Trosky, HK5723, Celestial Lore, and Nordic Nerdy. For Paul Smith, Sir Doddington on Shogath in the top lane. Thomas Trosky on Warwick in the jungle, HK on Pantheon in the mid lane. Celestial on Ashe in the bot lane, and with Nordic Nerdy on Sona. And then meanwhile for the Eagles, we've got Angel Assassin on the Volibear in the top lane, Blind Swan on Hecarim in the jungle, Knucklepuck on Syndra in the mid lane, and in the bot lane we've got Chris Rammers on Caitlyn, and Gunnar the Roses on her patented Yuumi. First time she's been able to play this champion all season. It's been banned away from her every single game so far. Paul Smith's the first team to actually leave it open for her, so we'll see if it pays off for her. I know she's excited to finally be able to play it in a real match. All right, loading in here. Teleport advantage here for the Eagles with both Syndra and Volibear. The teleport. Meanwhile, for Paul Smith, it's going to be just the Cho'Gath with teleport, so it'll be interesting to see how that develops throughout the game. Any day here. Okay, there we go. Alright, Champions finally loading in here to start things off in Game 1. Both teams at 2-5 so far on the season. We're going to get slowly back, try to finish the season at 5-5, the best either of these teams can hope to do at this point. I believe both teams are eliminated from playoffs already, but doesn't mean you can't try to play and improve, and that's exactly what we're hoping to see here. Looks like Swan going to drop that ward down in Pixel Bush and recall and grab a sweeper. Angel Assassin and HK might find each other in the river here. Where is... I can't. I'm looking for the summoner names over the heads. I don't know why that's not there. It should be there. Oh, here we go. Summoner name. There we go. Okay. Blind Swan starting off on his blue buff here. Good leash there from bot lane. Thomas Chosky starting off on the red side. Really interested to see how this mid lane matchup plays out. Syndra can quite easily shove in this Pantheon, but Pantheon can also pretty easily all in her. Knuckle doing a good job landing those auto attacks. Angel getting a little bit of a shove in here onto Sir Doddington. Wow, a lot of poke damage though coming out from Sir Doddington. But Angel Assassin with the level lead and the push advantage. As jungler's heading topside. Thomas Chosky actually heading topside and going in for a spicy gank onto Angel Assassin. Angel getting that shield, but Thomas Chosky's there with double buffs. Angel gonna have to decide if he needs to flash. Is gonna flash the Rupture. Good job holding the flash till the Rupture came out. And successfully does dodge that gank. Thomas is gonna fall behind a little bit in farm here. As Angel Assassin goes in hard onto Doddington. Ooh, gets him very low. If he had Ignite, he would have killed him. And Angel Assassin with a slight advantage in the top lane here, but good luck to see Thomas Chosky come right back there. And a Blind Swan is lurking around the top lane, expecting that to happen. Might actually find Thomas Chosky in the mid, in river there. And Angel Assassin actually rotating over. Good job, actually, getting Doddington off of that farm under tower. Looking at the CS here, exactly what you would expect. Caitlyn with a 10 CS lead already over Celestial Allure's Ashe in the bot lane. Everything else basically even. Oh, Angel Assassin with a 10 CS lead in the top lane. That's a really good sign for the Eagles as well. Volibear does win that matchup early, so you'd hope the lead is even higher, but that is not bad. Blind Swan lurking around bottom side looking for a gank, but Celestial and Nordic are both pushed pretty much under their tower at this point, so it's going to be hard to gank them. Nordic Nerdy, almost out of mana. Looks like Post-U pretty easily winning this bot lane match. I'm going to try to keep them under tower for the rest of this laning phase. Pretty big lead opening up here for Chris Rammers on the Caitlyn, which is exactly what you'd expect in this matchup. Angel Assassin getting pretty big on this Volibear. Let's see if he decides to back and walk back into lane soon. Big damage coming down. And easily wins that trade. It's probably going to hit level 6 first as well. Look for some plays to be made around the map pretty soon. As Knucklepuck gets HK pretty low. Probably going to force that back soon. As the bot lane from the Eagles did back. 20 CS lead has now opened up for Chris Rammers on the Caitlyn. Meanwhile, Angel Assassin on the Volibear pushing hard into Sir Doddington. And has a 15 CS lead for himself as well. He's gonna try to go for a cheeky kill here, or maybe waiting, trying to make Doddington think that he backed, but he's not gonna have a lot of damage coming out here without actually buying items yet. But here he goes, gonna stun him up. Does hit level 6. Rupture hits as well, and that's gonna do it for that engagement. As Angel Assassin decides to stay in lane. Does still have the ultimate available though. If Doddington walks up, Rupture is gonna land. So I'm going to clear out this ward in the Tribrush. Post-U looking very strong right now. Almost a 1.2 thousand gold lead just on farm alone. Let's look at the jungle matchup. Blindswan also with a decent lead over Thomas Chosky, thanks in large part due to that level 2 gank that did apply some pressure in the top lane, got out the flash from Angel Assassin, but he has since not gone back there and taken advantage of that, and the Eagles actually grouping up for take out this Infernal Dragon right now, which would be huge. A Blindswan with a level lead on Thomas Chosky, so is going to win that Smite duel if it comes down to it. And there it is, a key dragon pickup for the Eagles, and now extending their lead to 1.2k gold at just over 7 minutes. Oh, and Knuckle comes in, tries to steal the red buff, but it gets smited away. And now Blindswan coming in as Thomas Chosky flashes in, gets very low. Blindswan not level 6 yet, though, and is unable to charge in with that ultimate, and still no kills for either team. 7.5 minutes in. Chris Rammers almost at 10 CS a minute here, doing fantastic work on this Caitlyn. Oh, HK gets stunned up in the mid lane. But Knuckle does not have his ultimate ready. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Grabs first blood with the Q. And Knucklepuck on the Syndra doing some work. Oh, Chris Rammers landing the net as well, and Celestial Lore goes down. That is huge for the Eagles, as Chris Rammers now going to be able to push into the tower and grab some plates for himself as well. That's a great kill right there. And I don't think Celestial Lore was expecting that at all. Angel Assassin also pushing in hard on the top lane. Oh, but he's going to take some tower shots. Ooh, he was very lucky that Doddington... Oh, he's going to flash in and go for it. But the stun lands, and Angel Assassin going to take him down. Doddington severely overestimating his damage as Thomas Chosky coming up. But he's got a 3-level disadvantage against Angel Assassin. He's going to chase him down. Flashes in. There's the stun. Fear goes down, though. Let's see if Angel can catch up. There's the ultimate, and Angel going to take him down. Absolutely going beast mode on this Volibear in the top lane. 2-0 now with a CS lead for himself as well over Doddington. And Post-U now extending their lead to 4,000 gold suddenly at just 9 minutes in. It's exactly what you want to see from this early game composition coming out from the Eagles. Angel going aggressive onto Doddington in the top lane. Gets him pretty low, and he's going to bully him out with those double buffs. Chris Rammers also going to farm heavily, shove that wave into the bot lane as the Blindswan picks up his red buff. 2 players on the map now with double buffs for the Eagles. There's going to be 1 more plate for bot lane. And Angel Assassin just going to dive straight into Doddington. Ultimate goes down. Oh, but Angel overestimating his power just a little bit. And Doddington grabs that shutdown gold. 450 gold into the pocket of Doddington as Paul Smith picks up their first kill of the match. See if Angel Assassin decides to teleport back up to that top lane, which he definitely should, and pick up that farm. Finally, a little bit of breathing room for Celestial and Nordic down in the bot lane, but they're still down 40 CS. Ooh, Angel Assassin jumping over that Rupture from Doddington, and now going to try to chase him down. Missing a lot of farm from the tower, though. And just going to kind of try to bully him away. He wants those double buffs back, and he's going to dive in even further. Rupture's going to land, though. Here comes the big ultimate. Angel Assassin going in hard. Can't land any auto attacks, though, but here's a Blind Swan coming in to save the day. Picks up the kill on Hecarim with that ultimate. And going to pop Rift Herald in the top lane as well. Thomas Chowsky trying to defend this tower, but it's going to go down soon, and then he's going to be in a bit of a trouble spot. HK going in aggressive on to Knucklepuck, but he's 3 levels down, and Knucklepuck can just kind of stun him and walk out. Angel Assassin getting very low, though, and Doddington is just going to eat him. Angel Assassin overstaying his welcome and overestimating his champion's power just a little bit in that moment. But still a 7,000 gold lead for Post U, as Chris Rammer is now up to 119 farm at 12 minutes. Going to try to take down this last plate as well. They've got plenty of time to take down this last plate. Cloud Drake is available as well. Eagles could possibly look to push one more time into this tower. Pick it up and then go for Dragon. But Chowsky is hanging by down in this bot lane. As Eagles group up for this Dragon. Angel Assassin, though, down here with the team and has no teleport available. So let's see what Doddington decides to do in this top lane. The correct answer is to push heavily into the tower and deny Angel Assassin that farm, but OSG picks up their second dragon in the game, Cloud Drake this time. Help a lot with engages from Blind Swan and Angel Assassin. That's actually really big for them. And meanwhile, Knucklepuck also grabbed the middle tower. Oh, but now he's in a 2v1 with Chowsky coming in, getting super low. Might die to minions, does smite him down. And HK grabs the kill in the end. That's huge for Paul Smith. As the bot lane tower goes down as well. And the Eagles with a massive advantage. 7,000 gold lead. Approaching the 15-minute mark. Great farm levels all around. Although Sir Doddington did just take a lead over Angel Assassin. Due to Angel Assassin roaming, he's going to try to take Chowsky's blue buff. He does actually take it in the end. He's got a 2-level advantage here in this fight. And I'm not sure Chowsky wins this. He's got help coming in, though. But a Blind Swan comes in as well. HK tried to get over the wall, but he cannot. And it's a double kill for a Blind Swan on this Hecarim. He's getting pretty beefy now. 3-0-0 on the Phantom Horse. And Angel Assassin sticking around in this jungle. This is very risky, but he really only has Doddington to worry about. And Doddington not really too much of a threat right now. Just has the Frostfire Gauntlet complete. As Knuckle now down in the bot lane, going 2v1 against the bot lane from Paul Smith, and the ultimate going to come down, and Knuckle grabs a kill for himself in the 2v1. Knuckles still continuing to push this inner tower. As well as Chris Rammers in the mid lane. And Eagles don't even really need to group up and go for big team fights. They can just keep pushing all 3 lanes in with their massive gold advantage. Oh, net the wrong way from Chris Rammers. That could be big. But it doesn't matter as Chris Rammers just has too much damage as Trotsky misses the ultimate and now has to run away into base. Very low, though. The ultimate going to fire down as well, and it's a double kill for Chris Rammers. The Eagles looking very strong to take game 1 here. Popping the Rift Herald mid, they could look to just end it right here. Enchanted Crystal goes out on Angel Assassin. Celestial flashes away from Blind Swan. Ultimate's going out. Nice! Yuumi ultimate going to root up 3 as Nordic gets super low. He flies out of there. Doddington gets taken down to about half. Oh, Chris Rammers in a lot of trouble. Gets ruptured up and eaten by Doddington. 950 gold in the pocket of Cho'Gath. That's huge for Paul Smiths. And now they could look to win the fight here as the Eagles looking to disengage. Blind Swan completely out of mana. Trotsky chasing them down, but he's going to back off. In the end, Eagles biting off a little bit more than they could chew there. Chris Rammers, some questionable positioning up in the front of his team. Gets hit by some CC and taken down. And that was a massive shutdown for Doddington. He's going to start to become a threat now. Putting that 950 gold in his pocket for that 1 kill. And the Eagles now with an 11,000 gold lead, 17 minutes into game 1. Another dragon spawning soon here. Let's see if Paul Smith decides to fight for this one. As Knuckles still split pushing here on this Syndra. And Paul Smith's decided to send Nordic Nerdy over here to try to stop him, but I don't think that's going to work out. As Eagles looking to collapse here on 3 members. A Blind Swan goes in. Big Yuumi ultimate going to root up 2. And the fear goes down as well from Swan. And that's going to be a wipe for Post U. 2 kills already, chasing down Doddington now. Swan going to flash forward and charge him backwards. Great use of the Hecarim kit there. And the Eagles now, after that 3-for-0 trade, going to say, yeah, we don't really need Dragon. We're just going to push up and end the game. Death timer's still pretty low, though. HK and Chris Celestial up in less than 10 seconds. But the Eagles going to take down this top tower as it looks like Angel Assassin and Gunner the Rose is going to head over to Dragon in 2 minutes. And Eagles, plenty of firepower here to grab this top inhibitor. And there it goes. Probably look to back off here. Grab the Dragon. Go spend the giant pile of money. Come back and group in the bot lane. HK diving here onto Knucklepuck, though. Knucklepuck forced to flash out. But does pick up the solo kill with the ultimate as Gunner and Angel take down the Dragon together. Esports power couple right there. Blind Swan going to take everything he can off the map before backing. Gunner going to grab that blue buff for herself. They had Chris Rammers taking their red. The Eagles doing a great job just leaving nothing on the map for Paul Smith whatsoever. Knuckle Puck. Oh, flashing over the walls, HK. They're going to go strong on Knuckle Puck. And they use Sona Ultimate as well to take him down, and Donington with more shutdown gold. But in the meantime, the other 4 members of the Eagles taking down the Baron. Probably a good trade. They did have to blow a lot for that as well. A couple ultimates, a flash. Paul Smith just trying to do what they can here. Now down about 13,000 gold at 21 minutes. This is going to be... This is a post-game to lose here at this point. Oh, as Angel flashes onto Thomas Chowski, he has to use the ultimate to get away. And the Eagles now pushing in onto the nexus of Paul Smith. Donington stunned up at the front line, gets taken down to about half, and there's the ultimate from Blind Swan going in. Donington very low now, and there's a big ultimate from Angel Assassin in the front line. He's going to get stunned up and knocked up, though, and that's a kill already for Paul Smith. A decent fight, actually, for Paul Smith as they stem the tide and take down Angel Assassin. Thomas Chowski did also die in that engagement, though, so in the end it is a 1v1, and Post still with the advantage, pushing up strong with a bunch of super minions. Going to take down one Nexus Tower just like that with the Caitlyn. Going to push up again. Bay's Baron up super minions are just simply too much for Paul Smith to deal with here at just 22 minutes into the game, and the second Nexus are down. Triple stun from Knuckle Puck, and Post you going in strong now. Donington get his super low. Chris Rammers picks up another kill for himself. Donington does grab Blind Swan in the back line, but is too little too late as Knuckle Puck grabs him. Does get stunned up, though. This might not be the end of the game. Chris Rammers and Gunnar the Rose is going to try to take it themselves, and this HK might be dealing too much damage here. Chris Rammers is going to do all he can, try to get away. He does actually get away in the end. And Post you unable to close the game out quite yet, but the Nexus extremely low. Paul Smith with a valiant effort defending here, but they're going to have to spend the next few minutes just clearing these minions. So we get to watch Paul Smith play PvE mode for a little bit here. Inhibitor's still alive in the bot lane, though, and that's where Chris Rammers is going to head right now with Gunnar. Going to take down that last tower. No towers at all left on the map here for Paul Smiths now. One inhibitor still left alive, though. At this point, Paul Smith needs to be careful that they don't get backdoored. A few auto attacks will do it. And it looks like Baron buff has expired, so no more Baron buff for the Eagles. Next fight's going to be a little bit more fair. Angel Assassin pushing up in this top lane. Looks like the rest of the Eagles grouping in for a bottom lane. Knuckle and Blind Swan pushing down in the spot lane. Blind Swan actually going to head out. So Chris Rammers and Gunnar waiting for the next dragon to spawn here. And Eagles going to take their time with this win. Try to close this out methodically. Paul Smith just trying to stall for time. Make a comeback in this game. Angel Assassin going to look for an opening here, but Knuckle Puck is not with the team yet. As the top lane inhibitor has respawned as well for Paul Smith. Eagles walking on top of some wards here, but I don't think they really care. Looks like they're going to be grouping, take down this top inhibitor first. Rupture goes down, but it misses. Big stun there on Tatrosky, but Knucklepuck can't find any more damage as the top inhibitor falls. Should really rotate around. Eagle should really rotate around and just take that bot inhibitor. But Blind Swan going in with the ultimate, gonna knock HK back. Big shield coming out, gonna prevent a lot of damage, but everyone's stunned up and rooted for Paul Smith's. Syndra ultimate goes out, double kill for Chris Rammers already, and at this point the Eagles are just smacking them over the head with their giant bag of gold. And that's gonna do it for Game 1. The Eagles with a convincing Game 1 victory against Paul Smiths here. And we'll be heading into Game 2 in just a second. Sit tight.